Now, Prime Minister Modi arrived in UAE this morning after concluding his two-day visit to France, where he held wide-ranging talks with French President Macron. He has been conferred with the country's highest civilian and military honour in France, the Grand Cross of the Legion of Honour. Now, what's on the agenda during his 6-hour visit in Abu Dhabi? Well, energy, food security and defence are on the cards. Of course, the Prime Minister's day-long visit, during which the two strategic partners will review the progress after they inked a landmark deal which took place last year in June. This is the fifth visit of the Prime Minister ever since he took office. He was received by the Crown Prince of the UAE, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Mohamed bin Zayed Al Nahyan at the airport. He will be meeting senior leaders of the UAE as well as the President of the UAE. So a lot on the agenda, but the Prime Minister is there only till 4:45, another 3 hours before he leaves for India. Let's get Maha on the phone line to ask her exactly what's going to happen. Maha, you know, a lot lined up as far as France was concerned. Can we expect similar outcomes from this visit, which is just very, very short? It's like just about 6 hours.
Yes, it's a very short visit. It's almost like a stopover after his visit to France. We can expect some announcements as far as business and trade is concerned. That is what has been indicated by my sources. Now, remember, India and the UAE signed a trade deal, and it was one of the fastest agreed upon trade deals that one has seen in the recent past, barely done in 3 months' time. And the two sides are trying to build on that. So trade, investment and energy sector as well remain very important, because even though India has over the past 1 year been taking off oil imports or rather oil from Russia, considering that India made it clear that it is not going to be influenced by the West as far as the Ukraine war is concerned, and will continue to have a relationship that it has had with Russia. It's an old ally, and therefore, since we were getting it, that is, India was getting discounted oil from Russia, it was taking off quite a substantial amount of oil from there, refining it. However, as far as energy resources traditionally are concerned, Gulf nations remain very important in that context. So the engagement overall with the Gulf nations is important for India, looking at the energy basket as well. However, trade and investment between the two countries, India and UAE, as far as UAE is concerned, it is the biggest trading partner for India in the GCC, that is the group of nations in West Asia, the Gulf nations. Apart from that, another important point that is more symbolic in nature is the manner in which the government has, in the recent past, or in the last 1 month alone, the last 30 days alone, if you see, the reach out it has been trying to make to the Arab or the Muslim world. So the Prime Minister had also stopped in Egypt after his visit to US, and the NSA also recently engaged with one of the top leaders from Saudi Arabia, and now this visit to the UAE. So it has to be seen in both contexts.
Right.